Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. We're going to talk about how to make a logical argument. Let's start with an argument called modus ponens, and it is a type of valid argument. It is set up, if P then Q, P therefore Q. And this can be an example of, if it is raining outside, then the streets are wet. It's raining outside, therefore the streets are wet. But you must be very careful with this type of argument, because you can accidentally do something called the affirming of the consequence, which is an invalid argument. In this setup, if P then Q, Q therefore P. It's very similar to the other argument, except we use the same example. If it is raining outside, then the streets are wet. The streets are wet, therefore it is raining outside. The streets could be wet for many other reasons, like your neighbor is watering his lawn. Another type of logical argument is called modus tollens. And this setup, if P then Q, not Q, therefore not P. And an example of this would be, if it's raining, then there are clouds in the sky. There are no clouds in the sky, therefore it is not raining. And you see, that is a very logical argument. But again, there is a type of argument that is invalid that is very close to it, and this one's called denying the antecedent. And it is, if P then Q, not P, therefore not Q. So it is the same argument. If it is raining outside, then there are clouds. It is not raining, therefore there are not clouds. But there can be clouds in the sky and not be raining. You see that all the time. Another type is called disjunctive syllogism, and it is set up, P or Q, not P, therefore Q, and it is a valid type of argument. An example of disjunctive syllogism would be, my car is either red or blue. It is not red, therefore it is blue. The last type of argument is called the hypothetical syllogism, and it is set up, P then Q, if Q then R, therefore if P then R. And it's like, if I do not wake up, then I cannot go to work. If I do not go to work, I will not get paid. Therefore, if I do not wake up, and I will not get paid. But you must be careful with this, because it can become a logical fallacy, which we'll talk about next week. And that is all the types of arguments.